So I wasn't going to talk about this, but I feel like you guys are owed an explanation because we're a public couple. And Chrissy already put it on every single one of her social medias what she says happened of her false accusations. But here's my story. First off, I would like to say that I love Chrissy. I will always love Chrissy. Nothing will ever change that. And the things that you seen on video was always real love. It was always true. It was never fake. So I don't want y'all to think that love don't exist or love is stupid or love whatever, because it does, you know. We just so happened got wrapped up in the wrong shit. But here's my story. Me and Chrissy broke up because I felt that she got too big-headed. I keep telling her to humble herself. Like, don't forget where you came from. Like, she would always jump outside her body, you know, say the wrong things that you should not say. And she would just make it seem like she was too good for me, or she would talk to me like trash. And I admit I would retaliate and talk to her the same way, which two wrongs don't make it right, so I don't agree with that at all, which I'm sorry about that. But she's putting on this front like she's so innocent. Like, Chrissy is a great person. Don't get me wrong. She's a great person. But she is not innocent. I feel like I was being used as well. When I first met Chrissy, she had a job for about 2 or 3 months. And then she quit when I started making good money. Now, everybody around me was like, are you sure? Like, what is her reasons for being with you? Like, this looks wrong. And me, I just ignored it. I was like, no, we really like each other. You know, she quit her job because she just didn't like it. She's going to get another one. She's going to get another one. Now, almost a year later, she does not have another job. And I buy her every single thing. You tell me what you think about that. No one should depend on anyone, in my opinion. You know, women should have their own. Men should have their own. I always told her that, you know, in the nicest ways. I'm like, baby, you know, you should get a job. You should want for yourself. You know, go to school or something. And she would always be like, I am. But like, it was always an excuse. But she would always want stuff. And she would always guilt me into, you know, buying her stuff. Like, she would be like, oh, that's nice, but I can't afford it. Or like, I wish I could buy that. You know, shit little kids do. And I will always feel guilty because I'm like, man, I got it, so she should have it. You know what I'm saying? That's my girl. I'm supposed to take care of her if she ain't got it. But it's been a whole year and she still ain't got it, and she still ain't trying. So that's when I came up with this, like, okay, now this shit, you just using me now because nor are you trying. You know, I would buy you stuff, you wouldn't say thank you. You would just expect it. Like, that's sad. And a lot of people point out, oh, but in that one video when you gave her the money for Christmas, she didn't even want to take it. She cried. But I cut a lot of stuff out of my videos. So little do you guys know, she took that and she spent whatever she did on it. She didn't buy me nothing. I cut a lot out to try to make her seem like she's not using me. Because I didn't want you guys to think that, because I love Chrissy. I don't want anybody to talk shit about her. But truth be told, you know, it is what it is. I always try to buy people's love. I did that with every single ex I ever had, and it never worked out. And that's not good. You know, it's my bad for that. I should have learned the first time. Like, when somebody expects something from me and there's no respect there, that is when I draw the line. When I first started making our Instagram, you know, she started to get a little big-headed because we hit 200,000 followers, and she started to get a little big-headed. But then she went back to normal because I told her about herself. I was like, baby, you gotta be humble. Like, you can't be acting like Beyonce when you barely a Michelle. Like, you can't do that. She was like, no, you're right. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to act like that. And I'm like, okay, you know, I'm thinking it's not gonna happen again. So we made this YouTube. It was my idea to make the YouTube because you can make money off YouTube, decent money to make a living off YouTube. And she would always complain to me, baby, I don't have no money. Baby, I don't have this. Baby, I don't have that. But she would never try to work for it. She was just like handouts. So I'm like, you know what, baby? I got you. I'm gonna make this YouTube account and I'm gonna take half, you take half. That way you can try to move out to Cali with me and we can, you know, be good. You don't have to ever worry about nothing. I got you. And she was just saying how much she appreciated me and how happy she was and all this, yada yada yada. Now, the only reason it went downhill is because she started to get big-headed. People started telling her, oh, Chrissy, I'm your biggest fan. Oh, Chrissy, I love you so much. Oh, Chrissy, I love you. Oh, Chrissy, you're so fucking beautiful. People started to pump her head up, and that's when it went downhill. I'm not even joking. She started disrespecting me, pushing me, calling me a bitch out of my name. And I'm just like, whoa, like, where is this coming from? This is not the Chrissy I fell in love with. Fast forward, I'm like, you know what? You know, I'm going to try to be mature about this. But humble yourself, Chrissy. Humble yourself. Don't forget where you came from. Because last February, you were just struggling. And now, you know, I'm trying to do everything I can in my power to make you feel secure, to make you feel like, you know, I'm going to always have you. And this is how you treat me. Like, a lot of people might say, Dama, you're way too nice. Like, why do you do that? Because I feel like if I'm her girlfriend, I should have her. Like, I should do for her. But truth be told, you know, she's 19 years old. She should do for herself. She should go out and get a job. She should go out and spoil me like I spoil her. It don't even have to be all material stuff. It could be like a cute little romantic walk on the beach, a cute little, I don't care, I'll walk to McDonald's. Like, I don't care. But it will always be me putting in the effort. Like I told you, we were excellent. We never argued. Like, ever. Rarely. It was a very rare fact where we argued for real. If we did argue, it was about for like an hour. And they'd be like, oh, baby, what the fuck? Like, what are we arguing about? But then, like, this is the most serious argument, like, we ever had. And she took it to social media, blasting me of what she think, how I think, whatever. Her opinion. You know, I'm not mad at her opinion. It's just false. Like, if you're gonna tell a story, tell it all. Don't just tell your part to make you seem like the hero. So then, long story short, I fly back to Indiana because originally I have a dentist appointment to get my retainer. I threw my retainer away in the garbage while I was eating, and I don't want my teeth to shift back. So I fly back to Indiana, and that same night, she just talked to me out the neck, disrespectful. By that time, we're already over because I broke up with her when I was in Cali. I was like, you know what? This is not going to work. You don't respect me. You don't. After all I do for you. I throw after all I do for you because she talks to me like I am not. She talks to me like she put me on. Like, no, I put you on. I'm the reason you're getting all these followers. They came from me. The followers just was pumping up her head. And that's sad to say because I've dated somebody and I shouted them out and I gave them followers, and then all they did was just talk about me on social media when we broke up. So that's why I talked about them on social media when we broke up, because why would I just let you dog me like that? Like, she thinks it's a competition. Like, she texted me, she was like, you're just mad because people like me better, or you're just mad because people actually like me more, something like that. She thinks it's a competition, and it's not, you know? If we're together, we're a team. We're not individuals. It's not a competition. I'm not competing with my girl. So after these comments, blah blah blah, fast forward, that's how I know I'm done. I'm like, I'm not being disrespected. I put up with too much bullshit in my past to put up with bullshit now. No matter how much I love you, no matter how much I want to be with you, no matter how many people view us as, you know, the goals of a couple, I'm not staying. So with that being said, I call her and I was like, I need to come get my stuff from your house that I left there, and I need to get all my belongings because, you know, I don't want to continue arguing with you. All we did was just argue the whole day. And I was just like, I'm just going to get my stuff. And she was like, no, you're not. And I was just like, can we just be mature about this? Can I just come with my stuff? So eventually I went to go get my stuff. Now, when I got there, you know, it was calm at first. And she started talking out the side of her neck. I'm like, you know what? Give me all the belongings. Give me everything I ever gave you. Because you're not finna sit here, use me. And I found out she was talking to somebody else. Am I mad about that? I'm a little hurt, but I'm not gonna be a bitter bitch. You know, whatever makes you happy, go for it. You know, I'm not trying to put on like I'm not hurt. I'm not trying to put on a front. I'm just saying, like, if somebody else makes her happy, go for it. Even after a day we break up, go for it if that's what you want to do. So I'm like, can you just give me all my belongings back, because I don't appreciate that you don't appreciate shit I do. That is a slap in my face, for real. So she's like, no, you can go. I'm keeping all the materials. How does that sound? I'm keeping all the materials. Mind you, when I first broke up with her, the first thing she asked me was, can I get my Instagram followers back? So you only in this for some followers. A lot of people told me that, but I never listened. I never listened to them. They're like, she only using you. Like, Damo, I can see it. She's only using you. And then some of you other guys was like, well, she's good for you. You know, we love you guys together. It's great. We love you guys. And I'm just like, which one do I choose? So I went with my heart and I chose you. Now, like I'm saying, Chrissy is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just hard to be with somebody like me, who does so much for her, because I don't think she knows how to handle it. She doesn't know how to handle it. To an extent, I do think it's wrong that I took everything I've ever owned from her back. But then again, I feel like it's wrong for her to be so unappreciative and not appreciate the things that I've done for her, that I've did for her. You know, nobody wants to do for somebody who's unappreciative. But like I said, I'm sorry that you guys had to, you know, witness this on social media. I didn't want to put it on social media, but then she put her story on social media, and then everybody kept thinking, yo, Dama, what really happened? Tell me what happened. And I also want to apologize to everybody who looked up to us, and now that we're not together, you might think that love doesn't exist and everything is fake, but it's really not. I'm sorry, but I can't fake being with somebody for social media, and I can't fake being with somebody for YouTube pay. I can't speak for her on that one, but so that's why I deleted our YouTube. That's why I deleted everything on social media. It's because she needs to humble herself, and all she cares about right now is social media. And money and all that stuff, and that's not what I'm about. So we just not agreeing on that, and so we're not together. I hope you guys can accept my decision of not being with her. I don't want to be played again. I've been played in every single relationship I have been in. You guys witnessed it. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for supporting me, and when we work together, thank you for supporting us. I really appreciate it, and I'm just sorry that I have to go down like this. I really am. So with that being said, I hope you guys understand, and here's the real 100% raw truth. I broke up with her because she didn't appreciate me, and she was acting too good for people, and I don't fuck with that. Like, I'm the most humblest. I have 2.6 million followers on Facebook, and I'm still humble to this day. Don't let a little bit of followers change your head or pump your head up and make you to another person that you're not supposed to be. That's my message for today, and that's all I have to say. Like I said, thank you for supporting me, and I would appreciate if you guys didn't ask about Chrissy, talk about Chrissy, don't comment about Chrissy, because if I see a comment after this video, I'm gonna just delete it. And if you keep commenting, then I'm gonna just ignore it and block it, because I don't want to be reminded of something that I'm trying to move on from. Thank you again. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you.